Is it possible to still do what you want to do in life, whether it's content creation, starting your business, while maybe you having kids, or even having two jobs, or whatever the case might be? And the answer is yes. Would you be tired? You're going to be tired a lot, but you have to have a reason why you're doing what you're doing and what's your goals. Personally, for me and my life situations, I now have two jobs that I've been working with, and I do YouTube. I do YouTube as if I'm doing it full time, and I've also am working like at this time, saying right now as while I'm speaking, I'm working about anywhere of 13, 14 hours when I'm working both days of the job. So I work at Lowe's and I work at FedEx. I was very hesitant on making this video because I try to not have so much of my life on the media, etc. But I believe that it would have some way of a purpose of helping somebody, because I look at videos like this, especially when I was searching for answers of things and just trying to learn more stuff in life. So if you're in a situation yourself where you're trying to figure out, should you take that leap of faith of doing what you want to do in life, whether that's a dream career, a dream as an entrepreneur, or someone who wants to sell their arts and etc., right? Or live to be an actor, actress, singer, whatever the case might be. You might be one person who wants to travel the world. I would say, to be honest, you have to be very smart on how you move about doing things. I've quitted my jobs a couple of times thinking that YouTube was going to work out. Once I started seeing some movements, or with music, because I was doing music and thought that it was just going, and I was a person that was actually working. Like, I didn't just sit there and be lazy. I was creating music. I was trying to put myself out there, a lot of this stuff. But I soon to realize reality hit me and was like, reminded me, yo, you still have to get out here and make a living some type of way to support you and mentally. Now, if you just don't have any responsibilities, you're not married, and you just want to thug it out and live in a car while you go chase your dreams, by all means, you can do that. But you have to know who you are and how you operate during pressure, right? Can you be in a car for 3 months not knowing where your next meal gonna come from? Or can you go wash windows and stuff to get a couple of dollars to buy your meal while you still go focus on your craft? There's so many different alternative routes, so there's not always a correct path to it. But I'm just speaking off my own journey of what I've been doing so far and the success I'm seeing. As you can see on my channel, I'm at 6K subscribers. I'm on my way to 10K. And mostly for what I'm doing is I'm trying to show more variety on the channel, but that's not what you're here for. I'm gonna get back on topic. But the plan is, for me, is I work in two jobs for a reason. Number one, I want to invest more into my channel. You should never give the power to someone else to build your dream. You know what I'm saying? You should never give no one the power. You shouldn't wait on subscribers. You shouldn't wait on a sponsorship. You shouldn't wait on anything. Like, if you have the time and the effort and the energy to be able to figure something out to create additional income while you build your dream up, then by all means do it. So many people get crapped upon for going to work two jobs, but if you're working towards your goal as far as your dream, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what gives me the energy to get up 5 o'clock in the morning, work to 2:30, and then go to my other job around 4:30, leave the house around 4:30, and then be done about 10, 11 o'clock, depending on how much boxes we have to ship, right? And that's something that I wanted to put out there, is that it can be done. A lot of times we make the excuses, well, we don't have this time, we can't do this because of that, and you automatically set yourself up for defeat. But if it's something that we really wanted, I'm guaranteed you will try to find ways to get it. If you was hungry, you were trying to find ways to go get you something to eat. I tell you now, I love me some Chick-fil-A, okay? I love me some Chick-fil-A. If I'm hungry and I want some Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna find out how to get some Chick-fil-A, okay? And so, yeah, it's just like, that's just the human nature of how we are. We always find and thrive ways to evolve and to get ahead in life, whether it's with inventions, technology, information, etc., community building. And, you know, I actually absolutely love this process. I think past few months back, I was in a very lower state of trying to figure things out. You know, I had just moved back. Me and my wife just moved back to Arkansas, and we had to be with my mother-in-law for about 3 months because we moved back from Texas. And I can talk about all of that a little bit down the line if you guys want to hear about that. But I had to figure out and start over from scratch because there was a lot of debt and things that I had to realize that stuff is got piled up, and we can't no longer just be out in Texas trying to figure things out on our own. A lot of experiences. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of understanding with myself and how I could furthermore be successful by the skills I've gained from moving there. But it was time to move back home, be around family. And I also believe that I was still going to develop and achieve my dream because I was consistent. You know, I've learned a big thing about in life, it's about consistency. If I had to go back and teach myself, my younger self, in younger 20s and later, is to start building exactly when you get that inspiration and don't stop. Like, don't stop, right? Even for you guys who may be older or you might be young, whoever, the opportunity is never too late. I've seen people who have achieved their dream, whether it's just wanting to maybe spend more time with their family, so they wanted to start a side business, a side hustle, or they might want to still go and travel the world. It's never too late. You could do it, but you have to have a plan of what you want to do. Like, for instance, right now is 2024, about to go into 2025, right? You're going to be just 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks short, and basically it's like the 20th something, right? It's almost about to be over. You got a new year, 2025, to start. And you got to make up in your mind, what do you want to do? Are you going to let that year pass by you and you still be in the same position? You don't have to make multi-millions of dollars that you see the people on the internet saying, or 100 figures. You can make an extra $10,000, and that could be something that you and your family go on vacation for. Your goal and your own personal goal is for your personal goal. I think a lot of times we get so much comparing ourselves and our strides and our goals and our wins to other people, and we then take that win from us, and then you're not happy. You know, I had to tell myself, I was like, Dre, you won on YouTube. You won. I got everything I possibly want. I have a crazy decked out PC. I have a crazy camera that I'm happy with, and I'm assuming once I get paid with YouTube a little bit down the line, maybe about 3 months, I'll upgrade the camera. But I'm happy with the camera I got right now that has great quality at home. Lighting, microphone, like from what I started with is nothing compared to what I got right now. And I'm happy with it. It's like, because I can sit down and create what I want to create. And you have to also find that balance too, of being happy with what you have, but also have the ambition to be inspired to go and do things that are opportunities that's out there, right? And back to the top of the conversation is, yeah, I work 2 jobs and I put a lot of hours in, and it's a lot of sacrifice, but it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. You know, I tell myself, it's like, usually you have about 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, someone who becomes an expert within their category of what they do and within their niche that they do, right? So in 3 to 5 years, you will see success. The part is you got to be consistent and you can't quit, right? Everybody has the tools. They either have the tools, they might have the enough knowledge, they might have even the skill sets. But what happens is they fall off after 6 months, after 3 months. And trust me, I know this because I used to do this when I was young. I did this with a couple of things. I want to go try this, and then I go try that, then I go try something else. And I was good talking to people, I was good charismatic, I was good selling stuff. So I tried a lot of different things, and I got a lot of experience. But I realized, even with music, that, oh snap, I don't have nothing to myself to show for, not only to the world but for myself, because there was no commitment to one thing. You have to stay committed to something. Hold on, I got the sun all in my face. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay committed to something. You can't quit, and you got to be persistent, right? So for 2024, start small and continue to build. I mean, did I say 2024? Yeah, actually, start 2024, right? For the going to 2025. If you seen this video and you watched to this point, you should be starting now this week. You should start today. Start. Give yourself a head start. And it doesn't matter. Like, don't wait till next year. Don't wait till when it finally hits for New Year's. Do it now, right? But what I want to say is, like, you want to continue to be able to build and stride off of small goals and work your way up. You're not going to be able to tackle the big, huge things that's in your way at first. Maybe because it's either going to be doubt, not enough information, not enough experience, whatever the case might be. You might not be ready for that, but there are small obstacles that you can tackle. There are. When I started my YouTube channel, I had barely any enough people who was willing to subscribe and watch my channel. I had like 100 subscribers, and that was because I was telling people to go and check out my channel when I was at working, and I was telling people around. And then eventually, as I got more traction, I was able to make videos that people want to watch, and they started finding me on YouTube because I was just posting, showing up, right? And so take that for whatever you're trying to do, because I know a lot of you guys may not really care about being a YouTuber, but a lot of you guys might have something personal that you might want to learn how to play piano. You might want to learn how to draw. You might want to learn how to, you might want to be one of the best fishers. You might want to, learn how to drive stick. Have some certain goals to set for yourself, and you can do it. If you can't believe in yourself, allow me to do it. We need each other to tell each other that, yo, you can do this, man. You can do this. Because that's what it's about. It's about inspiring. It's about taking yourself and doing things that is out of your comfort zone. That's all I try to have the drive and thrive for, is to try to put myself in position to constantly grow. And if you do that, I guarantee you, in 6 months to a year, you're going to see some major improvement and some results. You just got to keep going. Don't quit. I know it's hard. Many times I planned on quitting on YouTube, even though I knew I was going to quit. But it's just in our nature, when things get hard, we tend to want to tense up and just let it go. And it's like, no, because it puts us on the edge and it makes it like feel like it's hard. But that's what it's supposed to be. If it's not hard and it doesn't push you, how do you evolve to a new human being? As a new human being, how do you not evolve and take on new consciousness to become a better you? They always say when the butterfly begins to go, it was a caterpillar. and it had to be wrapped around in pressure in its own silk. And how all that pressure that it keeps on it until eventually it was able to grow wings. Hope you guys like that. Enjoy. If you want to see more of this, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping more of this regardless, because I feel like I should be putting more of a message out for people to find, because when I was at a certain point, I was looking for answers, and I was looking for a source of inspiration to keep me going. Peace.